Model questions. Frequently asked questions answer. Very short questions answers, 1 marks. 1. What is mycology? The branch of biology which deals with the study of fungi is called mycology. 2. Name 2 cell organelles having DNA. Mitochondria and chloroplast are 2 cell organelles having DNA. 3. What is meant by crossing over? The process of exchange of chromosomal segments in between 2 non-sister chromatids results in exchange of genetic material is known as crossing over. 4. What do you mean by nomial nomenclature? The process of giving the scientific name, generic name and species name of living organism is called binomial nomenclature. 5. What is reserve food material in algae? Starch is reserve food material in algae. 6. What is diffusion? The process of movement of molecules or ions from higher concentration to lower concentration till the equilibrium state is called as diffusion. Such movement of molecule occurs from higher diffusion pressure to the lower pressure. 7. What is meant by gene? Gene is a small segment of DNA that carries genetic material i.e., the specific character of an individual's. 8. What is food web? Food web is the complex network of interconnecting numerous food chain in an ecosystem. 9. What is corolla? Corolla is a colorful second part of complete flower which is formed from petals and has fragrance or provides nectar. 10. Define ethnobotany. Ethnobotany is the branch of botany that deals with the botanical knowledge of a social group and its use locally available plant in food religious rituals. 11. What is morphology? Morphology is the branch of biology which deals with the study of external structure or features of an organism. 12. Write 2 functions of lipids. The functions of lipids are: lipids provides energy to the body. It also acts as heat insulation for e.g. subcutaneous fat of skin. It acts as reserve food materials. 13. What are the components of cell membrane? Phospholipids, proteins, carbohydrates and cholesterol are the components of cell membrane. 14. What is meant by monohybrid cross? A cross in between 2 parents having only one contrasting character is called monohybrid cross. 15. Define species. Species is a group of living organisms consisting of similar individuals capable of exchanging genes or interbreeding. 16. What is reserve food material in fungi? Glycogen is reserve food material in fungi. 17. What is osmosis? The process of movement of solvent or water molecules from lower concentration region towards higher concentration region through a semi-permeable membrane till the equilibrium state is known as osmosis. 18. What is meant by autosomes? Autosomes are the first 22 pairs of chromosomes, except 1 pair of sex chromosome in total which are responsible for growth and development of human body. 19. What are autotrophs? Autotrophs are organisms having chlorophyll which can prepare their own foods. 20. Why bryophytes are called amphibian plants? Water is essential for fertilization and to complete life cycle in bryophytes. Hence, bryophytes are called amphibian plants. 21. Define biotechnology. The application of biological organism system or process which provides the knowledge about controlled use of biological agent like microorganism for beneficial use of human being is known as biotechnology. 22. Describe how botany is related with physics. There are various biological instrument i.e. microscope, chromatography, X-ray etc. are or the basis of physical principle. Various life process like as photosynthesis, ascent of sap, diffusion, transpiration, etc. are the physical phenomenon. In this way, botany is related to physics. 23. Why lysosomes are called suicidal bag. In certain pathological condition or oversecretion of enzymes, it starts to digest the other cell organelles like mitochondria, Golgi body, etc. This process of digestion of cell organelles is called autolysis. By this process, lysosomes are called suicidal bag. 24. Why pteridophytes are called vascular cryptogams plants. Pteridophytes are called vascular cryptogams plants due to presence of advanced vascular tissues like xylem and phloem. 25. Differentiate aerobic respiration with anaerobic respiration. The differentiate between aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration are. 26. What are the living characteristics of a virus? The living characteristics of a virus are: have genetic material, similar with bacteria in structure, show mutation, can reproduce. 27. Define the term genotype and phenotype. Genotype is the genetic constitution or internal genetic appearances of an individual organism. And phenotype is the external appearances or characteristics of an individual organism. 28. What are the parts of a complete flower? The parts of a complete flower are: calyx, single sepal; corolla, single petal; androecium, single stamen, male sex organ; gynoecium, single carpel, female sex organ. 29. In which phase of meiosis cell division, crossing over takes place? Crossing over takes place in pachytene of prophase I of meiosis cell division. 30. Write the scientific name of ginger and neem. The scientific name of ginger, Zinger officinale. Neem, Azadirachta indica. 31. Write the characteristics of vector in gene transfer. The characteristics of vector in gene transfer are: self-replicating, multiple copies; replication origin site; cloning site; selectable marker gene. 32. Define akinets. Akinets are the thick-walled resting spores formed under unfavorable condition on plants like Spirogyra. 33. Define tissue culture. Tissue culture is a method of biological research in which fragments of tissue from an animal or plant are transferred to an artificial environment in which they can continue to survive and function. 34. Define paleontology. Paleontology is the branch of biology which deals with the study of fossils of organisms. 35. Define cell theory. Cell theory is a scientific theory first formulated by German botanist and zoologist Schleiden and Schwann, which states living organisms are made up of cells and cells are the basic structural organizational unit of all organisms which are made from pre-existing cells. 36. Define aplanospores. Aplanospores are thin-walled spores formed singly inside the cell by release out of water from cytoplasm which germinates into new filament of Spirogyra. 37. What is food chain? Food chain is defined as the transfer of energy in the form of food from one trophic level to another level by repeated eating and being eaten. Example: grass, grasshopper, frog. 38. Define transpiration. The process of removal of excess water from aerial parts or exposed parts in the form of water vapor is known as transpiration. 39. Write any two significance of ethnobotany. Two significances of ethnobotany are: it helps in development of modern medicine and herbarium. It helps to know about medicinal plant. It helps to explore new species for modern application. 40. Who proposed the double-stranded helically coiled structure of DNA? Watson and Crick proposed double-stranded helically coiled structure of DNA. 41. Give the scientific name of wheat and rice. The scientific name of wheat, Triticum rice, Oryza sativa. 42. List out two significances of lichen. Two significances of lichen are: they act as natural biological indicator of pollution. Some are used in making medicines. Some are used as food. 43. Define ecology. Ecology is the branch of biology which deals with the study of relationship between components of environment, i.e., relationship between living and non-living components of environment. 44. Which cell organelle is called powerhouse of cell? Why? Mitochondria is called powerhouse of cell because it forms, releases and store energy from food in the form of ATP and also involves in cellular respiration. 45. Write the function of RNA. The function of RNA are: it helps in protein synthesis. mRNA acts as chemical messenger. It acts as genetic material for some RNA viruses. 46. What are phycobiont? Phycobiont are the algal component or part of lichen. 47. Write the types of viruses on the basis of host. The types of viruses on the basis of host are: animal virus, only infect animals, e.g., poliovirus, rabies virus, mumps virus, HIV, etc. Plant virus, only infect plants, e.g., TMV tobacco mosaic virus, PMV potato mosaic virus. Bacteriophage virus, only infect bacteria. 48. What is respiration? The process of breaking of organic food materials like glucose into Colorado-2 and H2O and energy in the presence of molecular oxygen is called as respiration. 49. What is hemophilia? Hemophilia is most serious disease of all disease in which a person suffering from this disease don't have ability for blood clotting and even from small injury the patient bleed too much. It is also known as royal disease. 50. Write any two applications of fermentation. Two applications of fermentation are: production of varieties of alcohol and organic acids. Production of antibiotics and vitamins like B2 and B12. Production of enzymes like amylase, cellulose and peptidase. 51. What is exoosmosis? The outward movement of water from inner hypotonic solution to outer hypertonic solution through semi-permeable membrane until equilibrium state is called as exoosmosis. As a result of exoosmosis in plant, cell becomes flaccid. 52. What are micronutrients? Micronutrients are the nutrients which are required in smaller amount in our body. 53. Define lichens. Lichens are dual organisms or entities which contain a permanent association of a fungi or mycobiont and an alga or phycobiont. 54. Name the types of bacteria on the basis of shape. The types of bacteria on the basis of shape are: coccus, bacillus, spirillum, vibrio, stalked bacteria and mycelial bacteria. 55. Name any two plant virus. TMV tobacco mosaic virus and PMV potato mosaic virus are two plant virus. 56. Define trophic level. The successive level that helps to transfer food from one organism to another, present in a food chain of an ecosystem, is called as trophic level. 57. Why is nostoc called blue-green algae? Nostoc is called blue-green algae because it contains or consists of two pigment, i.e., green pigment chlorophyll, and blue pigment phycocyanin. 58. Write the scientific name of tomato in gram. The scientific name of tomato. Solanum lycopersicum gram. Cicer arietinum. 59. Define heterozygous. Heterozygous is a state having two different alleles of a particular gene or genes. 60. Define taxonomy. Taxonomy is the branch of biology which deals with the identification, classification, and nomenclature of an organism. 61. Write any two applications of genetic engineering. Diagnosis of diseases like HIV, cancer, etc. And production of vaccines for infectious disease are two applications of genetic engineering. 62. What is synapsis? The pairing of homologous chromosome during cell division is known as synapsis. 63. List the name of 5 kingdoms according to the 5-kingdom system of classification. The name of 5 kingdoms according to the 5-kingdom system of classification are Monera, Protista, Fungi, Plantae, Animalia. 64. Why gymnosperms are called naked-seeded plants. Gymnosperms are called naked-seeded plants because their seeds aren't enclosed by any fruit's i.e., their seeds are naked. 65. What is endoosmosis? The inward movement of water from outer hypotonic solution towards inner hypertonic solution through semi-permeable membrane until equilibrium state is called endoosmosis. 66. Give the scientific name of Bacchino and Tulsi. The scientific name of Bacchino. Melia aesderoc Tulsi, Ocimum sanctum. 67. What is genetics? Genetics is the scientific study of genes and heredity. 68. Write 2 functions of protein. The 2 functions of protein are: it is the building block of body and also takes part in repairing of body tissue. It acts as hormone like insulin. Some of the protein acts as enzyme or catalyst for metabolism. 69. Define hybridoma technology. Hybridoma technology is a method for producing large numbers of identical antibodies, also called monoclonal antibodies, through hybridoma cells.